Hi guys, my name is MJ. Welcome to Ver2 Toys channel. Okay, I want to do comparison for you guys. As you can see, I've just done the batch update video for the new releases from Mini GT. So I've done in the background. I'll just leave it there. But I want to focus in this video. I want to focus on the BBRs, Alfa Romeo Giulia, GTA and GTAm compared with the TarmacWorks version. So that's why I have 4 of them here. So we start off with probably the packaging first, right? And before that, okay, help me to hit the like button because that will help me out with the YouTube algorithms. Okay, I do still have a couple extras of these. They're available through Collector's Cube. Do look them up. GoCube.com, they do ship international. You can look up their social media as well, TikTok, Facebook and Instagram. Actually, I manage their social media right now. Okay, so start off with packaging first time. Okay, so packaging wise, TarmacWorks, it's an enclosed box. Both is actually enclosed box. The Tarmac version at retail is actually slightly lower than the BBR, about 5 ringgit. Yeah, 5 ringgit. So that's exchange rate roughly about $2 to $3 US. Okay, $1 to $3 US actually the price difference. So it's actually very small difference. Okay, so let's see how both brands will do. I've already showed you guys a couple of snippet, right? You guys have already seen it in my previous video. So the only difference with the GTA and GTAm packaging wise is inverted. Okay, generally the cars are actually very similar on the artwork. The most obvious difference would be the spoiler at the back. All right, I'll go through some of the differences and a little bit about the car a little bit later. So this is the packaging. So blister box. So once you take it out, there's a blister holder on the inside. Okay, let me just show it to you guys. Hang on. Yep, here we go. It's just a blister holder. Okay, so that's the Tarmac packaging. And the BBR packaging, okay, much more premium box. You can almost say probably, you know, they spent more on the packaging right now. Okay, right now you can see that BBR probably spent more on the packaging. It has a very nice premium holder, okay, and bottom box like that. So this is actually similar to Kaido House, but it has a sleeve instead of a top open box. Okay, so GTA and GTAm. Alright, so this car is actually, well, the first one I've got is actually in 1/18 scale. Someone actually shared with me the 1/18 automobile version, and when I saw it, I'm like, oh man, I thought I was just gonna change hands where I get it, and then maybe, you know, I'll put a price to it and sell it off. But when I got it, when I saw it, I'm like, oh crap, I have to keep it. Right, so that was actually my first impression for the Giulia. Okay, then I saw one parked on the parked somewhere, and when I saw it, I'm like, okay, I understand why people go crazy over this car. So now to have it in 1/64 scale, that's really very interesting. So I'll show you the Tarmac version first. So this was actually released, I think, about 1 month ago. Okay, roughly about 1 month ago. So I've actually showed this release in one of our diecast chat session with the 1/64 show with Peter. Okay, so this one, the paint, the product name for this paint is red metallic. Okay, so the 1/18 scale that I've seen is also in this this shade of candy red, and from the videos I've seen, it does look, the real car does look quite close to this candy red. Okay, maybe less shiny, maybe a bit less shiny. Okay, so the car itself, the GTAm itself, right, it's available in red, not championship white, trophy white, and I think it's called multicolor green. So what I understand is available in 3 colors. Only 500 was made, the entire GTA and GTAm. Okay, so yeah, you can see my ducktail version, right? The ducktail version is actually the GTAm. Mine is loose because yeah, I dropped it and probably it fell back way, so yeah, the back ducktail spoiler broke. Okay, held in with two holes. Okay, so one didn't break, the other one broke. I haven't stick it back. I need to find a way to stick it back. Right, so this is the GTAm. GTAm. So I'll do a comparison a little bit later, right? So this is the Tarmac version. Okay, the GTA and then the GTAm. Okay, the most obvious difference would be with the spoiler at the back. Okay, and what else? I think, right, so that between these two variants, that is the biggest, that's the only difference I would say. Oh, the roll cage as well. So yeah, you can see the roll cage inside, right? Yep, that's a GTAm version. The GTA wouldn't have the roll cage because it's a 4-seater. Okay, so that's the Tarmac, and then we'll take a slightly closer look at the BBR version. Okay, so it does look like BBR did pull off most of the details. I think a little bit here and there better than Tarmac. Maybe one of the reason is the BBR version is slightly bigger. I'll use the GTAm version because my GTA version is a broken spoiler. So yeah, you can see it's bigger, right? Okay, BBR is bigger. I think with its size, that's why they can pull off much better details. So you can see the front bumper, right? You can see better details on the BBR. Okay, so yeah, the logo is much more obvious on the BBR as well. I do quite like that eyeliner mascara outline on the headlamp on the BBR, and you can see the corner, the diffuser, the front splitter down here. Okay, so yeah, Tarmac has one. This one is really quite far out compared to this side, so it's a little bit not balanced. Probably it's a problem with the mold, because it also happens on the GTA, so it happens on both cars. Okay, paint wise, I think the red metallic is definitely much nicer, and I have a feeling it's closer to the real car. The BBR has gone with, it looks a little bit of a flat red. Product name is Rosso. From the photos, it did look like it's gonna be a bit of a candy red, but when it came out, when I took it out of packaging, not really candy red. As you can see, a little bit of metal flake on it. You know, if you put it under bright lights. Okay, otherwise it does look a little flat. Looks more like a flat red. Okay, and they do have the green on pre-order. The green, again, the photo does look really very nice. So hopefully it's not a flat green when it comes out. That would be so annoying. Okay, that would be so annoying, because I am really looking forward to these BBR cars. They are it's BBR was actually an introduction to really premium scale models, 1/18 scale premium models. So you know, one of the reasons why I really look forward to them coming to 64 scale. I want to see how, you know, they can bring premium into 64 scale. Okay, so yeah, paint wise, I believe Tarmac did a better job, even though I don't quite like how probably it's because the layer of paint is thin, so where the gap is, right, there's very thick white color gaps on basically all the gaps. Okay, so yeah, probably they couldn't find a balance. You know, if they do it any thicker, it will miss out on all these grooves. But you know, when they do it this thin, then you know, you can see all the white color lines, especially at the back here. It's just so much white that's going on there on the gaps. Okay, all right, so going back to the comparison, right, both did the vents on the hood. Tarmac does look like Tarmac did the better job. This one is just painted or printed on the BBR. Okay, however, on the front bumper, the carbon fiber effects for this front splitter down here, okay, BBR has done it really very nicely. Tarmac is just it looks like a piece of black plastic. Okay, the badge, so Alfa Romeo has used their black badge on this special edition version. Okay, all right, so what I understand, this came out 2 years ago in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Price tag at what, £155,000. That is really, well, quite a crazy price for a 4-door saloon. However, it's a limited edition, so kind of so a lot of car journalists did comment that, you know, it doesn't make sense. The price kind of doesn't make sense, but it's all the little bits and parts that kind of builds up to that price, and eventually it kind of somewhat makes sense. Okay, so The base model is called what? Oh no, I forgot the name. The Giulia quad. Okay, I forgot what is it called. Okay, I'll put it in the description below. So this is actually based off that base car. So from the base car, the GTAm version is actually 50 mm wider front and back. So because of that, they have designed a new fender for it. So this is actually a much wider fender compared to the stock version. It's a new design. It's carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber fender. Okay, however, for the back, they reused this. They kind of continue using the same panel, and they decided to just put the bolt-on carbon fiber part. So that's why you see that the carbon fiber. I'll use the big one. It's easier to refer to, right? You see that carbon fiber bolt-on fender. Okay, bolt-on lip here, and not on the front. Right, so that's one of the reasons why, and there's an outlet here to probably to reduce, you know, tire pressure, air pressure building up behind the tires. Okay, so badge wise, there's the Alfa Romeo Clover logo down there. BBR, because I think it's because it's a slightly bigger model, so BBR has done a much clearer job on it. And down here is actually the Delta team. The team that actually does the racing, the performance parts for the Alfa Romeo. So that's why there's two badges there, and these are actually hand painted on. Okay, they're hand painted, so to say, to reduce weight. All right, to reduce weight. Okay, and then what else on the side view? Okay, the other thing, right, that I want to point out between the side mirrors. Okay, I want to point out is the side mirrors between these two brands. Now, it does have that Italy colors there. You see, red, white, and green, right? Tarmac has done it, but BBR didn't manage to do it. They only managed to do the carbon fiber effect on it. Okay, so yeah, did Tarmac do the carbon fiber effect, or is it full black? It does look like it's just black. So Tarmac didn't do the carbon fiber effect on it. BBR did. BBR did the carbon fiber roof as well. Very obvious, but it's just black. Okay. So I think I've done this. Oh, okay, there's also down here, right, on this skirt, that is actually the brand logo, Sauber Engineering. You can see that Tarmac actually attempted. You can't really see much. That actually supposed to say Sauber Engineering. BBR skipped it. Okay, now we go to the back. So this is really very sexy. Oh, look at that. Carbon fiber diffuser down there with the twin pipes in the middle. I can't recall what's the name of that company that did the tailpipes. I can't recall. So it's actually aftermarket. Well, it's another brand. It's not by Alfa Romeo in-house. Okay, it's by another brand. Yeah, BBR did detailing on the exhaust. Okay, but Tarmac skipped and kept it black. I do see, well, it's not carbon fiber effect, it's well, the grill effect kind of thing. Okay, the plastic grill effect thing, but this whole thing is supposed to be carbon fiber, so BBR has done a much better job at it. Okay, again with the black Alfa Romeo badge, that's very nice, quite obvious on the BBR. On the Tarmac, it's actually quite okay. Tail lights, it does look like BBR has, yeah, BBR made it much nicer compared to Tarmac. Yeah, it does look like it, right? BBR looks nicer, right? Okay, and then going to the spoiler, full carbon fiber spoiler effect done on the BBR, not on the Tarmac version. So that's another point for BBR. And I'll come back to the side for a little bit. Both went without the disc brakes. Okay, both went without the disc brakes, but both has pretty much depict the central locking nut quite nicely. Okay, quite nicely. This one's done quite nicely as well. Is that a logo in there? It does look like there's a Alfa Romeo logo in there, right? Yeah, it does look like it. Tarmac, I don't think so. It does look, yeah, there's a logo in there actually. There's a logo in there. Cool, very cool. Both has done it. Okay, so that's the back view. I've covered the side view as well. So on the top now, the antenna for the cars, right? This is both of them made it look like more like a shark fin, but on the real car it's actually a traditional antenna that's pointing out. So one of the reason why they use the traditional antenna rather than the shark fin is to save weight. Okay, nice. So I think most of the details, if we talk about details wise, I think BBR has done a better job, but on paint alone, Tarmac has chosen a much better paint. Okay, so give and take, it's apple and apple comparison, but you know, one is a Fuji apple and one is some, I don't know what expensive apple at 60, 70 ringgit a piece. Okay, so it's just two very different apples. Right, let me know what you think. Okay, let me know what you think, because I think I would look out for any other brand to pull off a much better job. And at the same time, I think I still will be collecting the BBR ones because it's BBR. Okay, yeah. Oh, so talking about the real car, right? I want to cover a little bit more on the real car. 530 plus horsepower. That's about 30 more extra horsepower compared to the standard Giulia. All right. And then, so in total, like I said before, GTAm, there will be total of 500 cars that was made, all sold out. And right now, actually, they do have a calculation. There are YouTubers where they're actually doing a calculation whether is it worth it to convert, because since they are already sold out, so they do wonder, you know, if it's actually worth it to do a convert. Those that already have the Giulia, they maybe want to try to convert it to a GTA, you know, and it may be something realistic that can be done. Okay, so I've mentioned about the spoiler, the difference in the spoiler. There's a ducktail spoiler on this one. Okay, so physically, casting wise, in 64 scale, not much of a difference. But the other obvious difference will be the roll cage on the inside. Okay, for the GTAm, the big spoiler and the roll cage. Okay, and there's supposed to be another two more things. Back spoiler, roll cage, and the front lip. Okay, and the front lip. So on the real car, right, the GTAm has adjustable front lip. Okay, which the owners can actually extend it up to 4 centimeters further out to actually increase downforce. Even the back spoiler, right, it's adjustable at 3 levels, if I'm not mistaken. 3 different levels to also adjust the level of downforce that the driver wants for the day. Okay, so on the GTA, it doesn't have that front spoiler, that front splitter, and the back ducktail spoiler is not adjustable. The roll cage, and standard in the GTAm would be 2-seater. It's a 2-seater with racing bucket seats. For the GTA, it's actually a 4-seater. Okay, so this would be a much more realistic daily driver. And the GTAm would be a more track-focused car, because this actually, the real car actually comes with a free personalized helmet, racing overalls, and I think racing boots as well. What else? I think that is 3 things that it comes with. Yeah. All right. Cool. So let me know what you think. Tarmac or BBR? Tarmac or BBR? I think what to do. I don't know. I don't think I'll keep all 4, but because of the paint, I may just keep the Tarmac ones in my collection for a little bit more, for display at least. Let's see. Cool. So that's it for this time around. Remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell so that you don't miss on any of my other diecast videos. Look up Collector's Cube. Okay, I do have a couple extras of the BBR, especially the Tarmac ones. As I recall, I think they're gonna sold out. They're almost sold out already. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.